Hello and welcome to a little bit of live map making with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome. So if you were here earlier, you'll see we've actually chosen, hang on, let's slow the simulation speed down a little bit. I think we're going a bit on the cracking side. There we go. That's going to be a bit better. Can I now control the camera? I can now control the camera. So we've chosen the routes for the rail. At the moment they are elevated and horrible and ugly. They're just placeholders in the way that rivers were placeholders. I think I'm going to crack on and do them fairly early on here. Also, I have done some playtesting. Oh yeah, loaded up the map in the game engine to see whether or not the intersection here works. It does kind of. Hang on, we've got a little bit of game lag going on here. What's going on with the game lag? Huh? Have you finished? You finished lagging? It's finished lagging. We have one thing I can fix fairly quickly. I think is going to be down here. We have two nodes. One very much on top of an. Come on, stop lagging, game. Goodness me. So. Alright, so down here there's a node here and it's right on top of another one there. I was getting the old dolphin flipping trucks, you know the ones. I'm going to get rid of both of those and then reconnect them with this their thing. Now that should hopefully stop the stop-start traffic from there, so that's good news. The other thing, and this is what I was most concerned about, which was this loop around here. It's actually beautiful in operation, except for the route from the route to go this way is slightly slower than the route to go this way and double back. So the solution I have found is, again, good old playtesting, is to upgrade this to a one-lane highway. Don't find that causes any problems at all, really. Then ground level one-lane highway there. So that sorts out the problems with the traffic flow there. But also we're still getting some traffic that wants to go the long way. And that is not ideal. So I'm going to choose the 2-lane here and downgrade this to 2-lane highway. We had basically 2 lanes on one side and 1 lane on the other. Now we've got 1 lane on one side and 2 lanes on the other. We're going to need to just do a little bit of node and segment tweaking to pop these into some sort of sensible. I think it's got to be something. Oh, this is not pretty, is it? It's not pretty. How's that? It's not bad. It's just not pretty. There we are. Something like that. So now we can be fairly confident that the traffic is going to flow. But it is so beautiful the way that the traffic is sorting itself, and you're seeing traffic going one way, the other way, because this is two-way road under here. So we've got like a roundabout loop with traffic that is coming out of the city, going a full loop around, and then joining the exit off that way. It's just beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. Right. So, I mean, admittedly, I didn't grow a huge city. It was only about 2,000 pop. But it meant that the dummy traffic that was coming through was being dealt with, and the traffic going into the city was being dealt with. Clearly, I need to test this with a slightly higher population. But then, of course, once you get to a certain level, you've got the money to be able to expand the highway in and give yourself alternates, and maybe even down here go with an intersection, probably here, I'm thinking, and that'll bring you across into the buildable area as well. So very happy, very, very happy with the progress made there. Now, we did have a slight problem with the rail going into underground, so hopefully we can actually achieve that this time with any luck and the following wind. Come on. Whoa, hello, that did not go exactly how I wanted it to. Let's try that again. How about we go straight into tunnel? Why are we in bulldozer mode? Come on, sort yourself out. You've done this before, haven't you? I think. And it's emerged on the other side as well. Well, that just ain't right. I had this problem the other day and I just don't know what is causing it. Now we need that to emerge down here. It's going to be messy. It is going to be very, very messy. There's a slight problem with the tunnel coming a bit on the high side. And it's just going to be a little bit naughty. Right, okay, let's do the simulation on pause. It doesn't matter too much, does it? Let's bring that. Oh, of course, that's above ground still, isn't it? Let's grab this one. There we go. Okay. Now, if we grab all of these, or better still, all of those up to there, we can slope that lot quite happily. What am I looking for? Slope objects. Would it help if I selected that end node? I think it probably would. Oh, stop it. Right, we'll try that again. We will very much try that again. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll do it to object height instead. Gotcha. Haha. You will not beat me. And to object height again. And that will also work. All of these. Right. Some funny shenanigans going on there. Let's drop this. What is actually going on there? I do not know. But it ain't pretty. I don't think it's even connected. Right, well, there's a tunnel emerging. I can live with that. I can absolutely live with that. Let's bring you down to, in fact, again, we can to object height of that. That is the right height. And we'll connect you and you together. Does go off at a jaunty angle. We can fix that. That's no real biggie. Right. Let us let's see, just do those to object height of why can I not? You know what, I'm just going to have to do this. Will you just have that, please? Is that going in smooth? No, it's going in elevated. In fact, because it's still selected. Yep, that isn't too bad. That will do. Now we can go back underground again. We can choose all of these. Try this again. We can choose all of these. Why? Oh, because I'm just being dumb, right? Is that what I'm doing? I think I'm being dumb here. Yeah. So the route that we're seeing is not affecting the terrain mesh. And then when we, the route there, we grab the entire route. That doesn't quite connect up here, but I think we're close. I think we are close. Oh dear, that is... I forgot about you being elevated. It was a placeholder, so that's not really a surprise to me. I just forgot. I forgot. Right, back underground. If I remember to go underground. Why can I not go? Oh, we go into tunnel mode. There we go. That would do it. Whoa, here we go again. We are snapping too, aren't we? Probably way too high, that's what it is. I have no idea. It's not connecting. It's just not connecting, and it's making me very sad. Making me very sad indeed. Right, we'll find a way. We will find a way. We'll work this backwards. That's what I'm going to do. If we can. Rail, 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 rail. I had rail a second ago, didn't I? Okay. So if I do that, then take that and that. That now wants to emerge. That's good. Maybe that means that these two will want to connect. They don't. Oh, you are just taking the... I hate this aspect of the game. I don't have enough hours in game actually building to work out why the heck... Anybody know? Come on. Somebody give BonBon a break here, will you? Alright. Okay. Oh. No, that's not connected, is it? That's just not connected. It's... oh, hang on. That'll be it, won't it? And the key's now switched off. Node snapping is switched on. I hate tunnels. I hate them. Absolutely hate them. Well, we got that going in fine at this side, even though it's not pretty, but we can come and fix the pretty. Fixing the pretty is fine. It's just getting the sodding things to connect up. Right, back to this. We're going with this. Going in tunnel. That's too high. The snapping is fine. doesn't cross and miserable. Okay, let's do this at ground level a second time. Ground level. All those. Hi, Palladino. Currently doing your rail in the city. Found chirpy train assets. I love them. Yeah, they're great assets. What am I doing wrong with the tunnels here, Palladino? What am I doing wrong with the tunnels? I just seem to be struggling with them more than I would like. You? Down to ground level. Along with you. And then you. So I'm going straight from there. And then that will bend off and join up with that. Then if I upgrade this to a tunnel, can I upgrade to a tunnel? Are you kidding me? Slope too steep. I honestly don't know what I'm doing here. I don't understand why I cannot. Why won't the game let me do this? Okay. I've got a new strategy. I have a new strategy. Mind you, that new strategy isn't going to be any different. Let me try it. Let me try it. Brush size up. That's probably way too deep, but doesn't really matter. We'll choose that height. Give ourselves. Right. Then I'm going to go with the rail. There it is. Ground level. Lovely. Then upgrade. Cannot upgrade to tunnel. I do not really. Well, maybe if it needs to be deeper. Now that it's deeper, now will you let me upgrade it to tunnel? How am I doing here? This. Can I upgrade it? Okay, going to anarchy. You'll do it with anarchy. Okay, right. So, I think I might have a solution then. Yeah. Why won't it let me do with anarchy? If I was vanilla, why can't I build rail underground in vanilla? I don't truly understand. But never mind. I think we're going to be okay, says he, with all the confidence of somebody who doesn't think he's going to be okay. Right. We'll have to elevate the terrain a little bit around this. So let's go rail. Let's Have I got the map editor tunnels mod? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Excuse me. Right. Change of stratagem, I think. It should still let me blinking do this, surely. I'm going to take those back a bit. Then come to this. Can we up? Rail. There's that. We want to... How do I upgrade that to ground level? It's just making me bloody get angry. Right, okay. Move it. Move it. Bulldoze. Underground bulldoze decided to take a different stratagem here. Right. Let's go with some terrain work. And that's going to be brush size up. If I make a bigger brush size, there to here. Ooh. Roughly. Choose that. Oh god, bloody river's gonna flood. Bloody hell. Mind you, not if the simulation is paused. So that's okay. Right. Rail. I think I'm winning. Shh. Don't tell anybody. They'll all want to think I'm with. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. They will all want to think that I'm winning. Right. Rail. Bloody hell, I'm just zero control here. I hate networks. Probably why. Excuse me, I'm sure I chose. Maybe I didn't. Sure I did. Right, so that's good news. Hang on, it's only good news. It's probably not good news at all, is it? We are too deep. Oh, stuff it. Stuff it. It'll be okay. Stay calm, BonBon. It's going to be fine. Right. Remove all of that. Redo all of that terrain gouging you've just done because you were just stupid. Oh, for God's sakes. Go away. Oh. Right. Better. Now. Select this height. In fact, I think I've worked it out. I think I have worked it out. Okay. I think my head's about to stop exploding. Everything's going to be fine after all, okay? We're going underground. We are using Move It to choose everything that I've done there because it's rubbish and it's gone. Over here, that can, let's get back over ground. That rubbish. And that has gone as well. Right. So here is the plan. We're going to choose the route. I'm going to draw it at ground level. So I reckon here. With the simulation paused, it does not matter. Correct? Good. I'm going to get to there. And then we are going to use the slope tool to do that. Then I'm going to put the, not quite, then we're going to use the slope tool to do that. Right. Right. We're going to do it this way. I consider this cheating, but it's going to work. So therefore, let's go with it. Right. Take it to there. And then down to here, down to here, down to there, down to there, out to here. Then we get the terrain. We undo all that work. That's good. Then we go back to this. We go to the tunnel and we do upgrades. Yep. I think that is the solution. I'll check up on the chat in a moment. Finally found how to do this, but it's a little bit too moddy for my liking. Should be able to build that relatively easy in vanilla. But if you can't, you can't. Right, it's not quite out. One more. That is it. That is it. Ah, God. Right. I am going to remove the you. Excuse me. Why are we? I'm confused again. There we go. Off you go. Off that way. And then we have this final bit of rail there. Finally! So that rail connects up. We've got a little bit of terrain scarring to sort out. And the pot marks are gone. So all we need to do now is replace this with ground level, which shouldn't be too difficult, really, should it? Shouldn't. Oh, hello. Forgot about the chat. Hi, random. Okay, but now that tunnel isn't perfectly straight, won't be able to sleep tonight. Not all tunnels are perfectly straight, and Channel Tunnel isn't. You know, some tunnels are. But the thing with the it's a fantasy tunnel, right? And the Canya tunnel, there's going to be, what did we say, 200-meter elevation in a relatively short space from there to there. So it's suspension of disbelief anyway. And I did say in the earlier stream today that I'm not I couldn't do the same, because it was originally we had the tunnel exit here, and that was too short a distance. You couldn't suspend disbelief on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose all of this. In fact, let's kill this, because that's in the wrong place. Then all of that aligned to terrain height, and then all of that upgraded to ground level. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think that's going to be just elevated slightly, just a little bit. But no, I'm happy with that. Now, you can come to here. That bothers me more. Tunnel being slightly not straight is one thing. That is ugly. And I'm going to get rid of all of that, having just upgraded it. Straight. And then this one to about there, and then this one to about there. Catenary chaos, anybody? Oh no, what are we gonna do? I think we need to have a multi-platform giblet. There we go. That will do for now. We'll go back and sort the issues later. Now, this definitely needs to be elevated. There and there. And then this one. And this one. Yep. They're all right. And slope objects Excuse me? Do you mind explaining yourself? Oh, please. Right, we'll try that again. Slope objects. There we go. Then, if we take all of these, align to object height of that. No likey. No likey. What have we got here? Hi, Mr. Bioroots. Roller coaster. Yeah, perfect. So anyway, let's have a quick count back on the chat because I've missed a few bits. High speed rail, completely ignoring the river. We're going to do in the style of the Dukes of Hazzard rail jump. That's what we're going to do. What about a tutorial to make maps this quickly? Wanted to release your last big map by the end of the month, and it may slip to mid-October. Ooh, you won't get many subscribers. Rollercoaster. Trying to keep a real life max angle for the cargo training game. It's hard. Yeah, it's yeah. But this is a fantasy map, so there's a little bit of allowance. Oh, hang on a second. Who told you could be online? There we go. Right. So I'm gonna take all of those. Yeah. Fantasy maps, you can allow a little bit of a steeper gradient, as long as it's not completely eyesore. Like here, as I've just shown to Random a minute ago, we have this rail line that starts here, goes in a tunnel, and it emerges over here, which, because it's quite a distance and it's hard to really see how much you're climbing. I mean, this is almost an optical illusion of this is the same level as this, but it's not. This is higher. But so you got the optical illusion going on. It's a climb of about 200 meters, but in the style of the late great Acania, a magic tunnel like that can do something a little bit silly and come out over all the way over here. So I'm going to allow that, but the rail here, because it's visible, we can't have anything. This would be too much, but a gradient just outside of realistic. So you look at that and you go, oh, that looks smooth. It's smooth. It's a fantasy map. We can let it go. Realistically, probably want to start it about here, maybe. But it's City Skylines, okay? We've got a limited amount of map size, and we just have to roll with it sometimes. Right, let's grab... Oh, try that again. How many did we use to elevate? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I grab all of these, and in fact all of those and that fellow as well, and we align them to the train height. I think I missed one. I might have done. Right, I will do all of those and slope again. Bizarre. totally bizarre, but it'll be fine. Okay, it will be fine. Let me upgrade these here. Fix that in a minute. And you there. Might as well, while we're here, complete this up into that area there. Now it's at ground level. Will you let me slope it? This is weird. I do not understand why you are being so stupid. Okay, I'm going to align these roughly and then we'll try it again. Yeah? Right, roughly. Then all the way down to that. Why? 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 I don't know. So I'm going to do this manually. So you are definitely good. You're coming up a fraction. You're going down a fraction. You're coming up a fraction. And you are going down a fraction. So how does that look? I think that's okay. Now I look at the pillars. Look at this pillar and I say to you, you have to move. Do we have a Teddy Radco rail bridge on the come here? Could it? Could it? Probably not. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Right. Well, if that's over the catenary there, probably wants to be over the catenary here as well, doesn't it? Oh dear. This is where the fun's going to begin. No, just that. Okay. Well, I'm going to raise it on its own. Push it a little bit that way. Decide what height we want it. Oh, we got the pillar underneath as well. Well, that's changed my stratagem. Excuse me, I want this one. I think a aligning that with there. Right, we're going to go for that. We're going to need this under there as well. Okay. And then the one on top, try and remember exactly the point it aligns with. So the guardrails go across the black bit. So, come on. I got you? No. I didn't want you to choose that one. Gotcha. Fiddly, 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 fiddly. Okay. I said the black bit goes with the guardrails. Like so. And how are we looking for the do you know what? It's about right. That is about right. So that one and this one. Well, I thought I'd selected them both then, but I'm actually deselecting it. Buildings, right. And gotcha. Getcha. Not that we need the bottom one. Oh, come on. There. And we're going to need one, probably two. Up. Nope. Up. Nice. Need notes as well. I'm not worried about that right now. Because I'm not terrain height, object height, boosty, and you come over here and be part of the descending nature of the rail. That will do. So then we grab you. Seeing how troublesome this is being. Just a thought of being Teddy Radko. Trying to get everything to perfection on what he does. I mean, it's unbelievable the quality that he manages to produce. That probably wants to move a fraction. I don't want to move it, but I think I've got to. Lovely. Okay. I think as rail bridges go, did we not have one here? We did have one here. I am a bit perturbed. There's a word for you. We definitely had one there. I spent ages. That's the one. And drop you to there. Now, that is workable. This I want more central. Oh, nodes as well. Okay, that, apart from this, I forgot about you, sorry. This node and align to terrain heights. There we go. And this is what am I looking to do here? This, that, this, that. Catenary chaos to fix, but as issues go, it's not the world's biggest problem. And then we just got to go all the way over there and do that and all that. Let's have a little look at the chat. Entertain me, please, people. I think that if you slope stuff at the ground level when selecting a pillar, it starts sloping from the bottom of the pillar. There's a thought. That's fantasy, right? Would cost a fortune in real life. Yes. Yeah, we're not doing a realistic build. It's fun. Oh, you make the railway invisible like Mr. A. Yes. And the poo. The elephant is not in the room at the moment that we know of. Right. So, where were we? We were... I'm going to carry on with this task. Let's... Oh, sorry. Got a bit of a itchy head there. Yeah, I'm good with that, I think. So, all of those to about that height. This one to null height. That one to just above null height. Everything else between you and you yep, to terrain height. That's all right. And we're going to upgrade ground level. Do I want to start there? I'll do. There you go. Tell when somebody's getting tired. Start saying, that'll do. Is everything ground level now? It is. Good, good. Then, yeah, I'm still to decide where that rail's coming in from. I think there. I think there. Unless it goes in here. Might make more sense. I think might make more sense. Mind you, if it goes in there, then it should come around. I'm going to stick it in the edge of the map. Edge of the map is what's going to happen. There's going to be problems here. There is going to be problems here. Oh, look at that. Cutting. Oh, sorry. Cut and fill. Cut and fill. Where on earth did the Finns get these words from? I do not know. Right. Well, the thing is, that comes to ground all on its own. I don't need to worry about this at all. I do not have to worry about this at all. And then going into the tunnel over there. Anybody spot any problems here? I don't see any problems. I think that's alright. I was concerned about that, but I think that's going to work fine. Back to you. Select all of those to terrain height. Do the same again with these. Bring this down to that. You. Oops. There we go. And then you again are going to be fine. Is that a janky on the rail line there? Looks like it might be. Yeah, just a little. You know what? I'm going to fix that with this. Lovely, jubbly, jubbly. And then We conclude this with that to terrain height, this to ground level, and this and that. Right. Oh, probably can come down a fraction. Excellent. That's progress. We have networks almost fully connected. This is clunky, but we've done well. We need to put an outside connection over here. At least I know how to do it now with breaking the game. I'm thinking there's probably got to be a double line coming along here so that this route goes over the big old bridge. Everybody loves a big old rail bridge. That can then go straight down to what I imagine is going to be the central station or something. Or I might just leave it like that. Don't know yet. Haven't decided. Not tired. No. I think a little bit of terrain work here. Who we got there? Hi David. Good to have you along. Bit of company in an evening for me. What are we doing here? Terrain. Right, that's not too bad. And then it gets a bit silly, but that's not a big problem, because what we can do is we can choose this. We can bring the height of the land up around it, because that's how engineers work. And then we will choose this height and this edge here. That is where the outside connection is going to be. And we will do a route this way. Lovely. I think we'll bulldoze a couple of those. Then all of these around to there, finishing with out of editing area. Don't give me that rubbish. We want an outside connection, you wally. Excuse me? That's better. Oh, hang on. Anarchy. Anarchy. Anarchy off. Why no outside connection? Why no outside connection? I kind of want to know. Always wondered, what if someone doesn't love a big old bridge? Nah, that's not happened. No, everybody loves a big old bridge. That's the answer to your question. It's simple. Okay. Now, that's a curiosity. How did that happen? So I can fix that. Right, back to the rail. Now we go back with the anarchy. Any ideas from anybody why I can't have that outside connection? I would love to know, because we're going to need it. I don't know what's causing it. Right, so what happened with you? What happened with you? Let's fix that. Right, we are gonna try you again. Ground level. Nope, no outside connection. And the key off. Elevated, ground level. All those off. Nope, doesn't want to know, but I'm not giving up because I have an idea. Come over here. No, apparently we're not allowed outside connections. What we got here happened to you once, but I don't remember why or how I fixed it. Maybe try a few more times from the outside to the inside. Ooh, outside to the inside. Great logic. I like the idea. It's not going to work, but I love the idea. Nope, doesn't want to know. Try again. From the outside in, and doesn't want to know. It's okay. I'll reboot the map or something. That'll probably fix it. Maybe. Wonder. I wonder. Roads. And yep, no problem with that. Maybe that's reset it. Maybe that's reset it. No. Then we're not allowed to have rail connections. Don't tell me after all of this I'm not going to have a rail connection. I will be bloody cross. Right, how's that rail tunnel entrance? It's probably not the worst. I can suffer that. It does look like it elevates a bit going in though, doesn't it? Is that just my... Is that an optical delusion? Don't know. Oh, try again. 61.1. It's a slight incline. Oh, it's just the way it's going in though, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm okay with that. It's close. It's very, very close. Try the other side of the map. How about I try the underside of the map? That might work. Right, we'll try the other side of the map. Because, why not? Rail. Because if it works, what I do is I grab the outside connection and just carry it across. But no. It's a different outside connection for... I've just had a thought. Move it export. So I go to a map that has a rail outside connection like this. Then I go export. Oh, the section is empty or invalid. Never mind. It was an idea. It's not going to work. Or maybe it's because it's off the map. No, it's because it's the node and the... Anyway. It's my idea. What have we got here? Maybe it's because you're building it with forced round level on. Activate the first button instead. Oh, ground level. Activate first button instead, one with the circle. Try normal mode, network, and the key into the ground mode. Okay, we'll try that. It seems plausible. As good a reason as any. So here we are. Back down over here. Here we go. Ta-da! Random. You can buy yourself a coffee on me tomorrow. I'll lend you my debit card. You're a legend. Again. So many times a legend. Right. How about... I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, come on. Come on, find it. It's because I clicked on the vanilla thingy. Is it just too... It's too big, isn't it? It's too big. Yeah, just don't worry about it. Just pay half your Patreon. Yeah. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. So anyway, yeah. This definitely works. I have made some changes for those people that weren't here earlier. I've tested this with a city build earlier. Not a huge city build. I only got to 2,000 pop over there. And that meant that we had the dummy traffic, which was using this loop, and traffic getting in and out of the city. There were some problems. We had a double node under here, so I dragged it out, deleted the excess segment, and that should now work. And then we had a little bit of shortcut traffic, with traffic that I wanted to go looping around this way and out, but they found it quicker to go this way and double back. So I have upgraded this flyover here, overpass if you're American, to single lane highway, so we're getting the full national speed limit. And I've downgraded this road here, which was one lane national highway, and now we are restricted to 30 km/h along there, and that now makes this the optimal selection for that route. And it's beautiful watching, especially the split road here. Beautiful watching the traffic splitting and going their alternate ways. It's really very nice. It's a great intersection. Very nice intersection. Whether or not it works when the city over there gets, because I'm going to keep building, so I want to get it up to a big number up there and see how that handles it over here. But yeah, that's all good. We've got rail. We've got rail connection. We've got highway connections. We now have trees to come. Oh, that's going to kill my head. I think we need to finish the rivers. Oh, that upper lake area. This one. Am I okay with this? I think when I get some foliage up here, it's probably going to be okay. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I'm not going to touch that anymore. Which leaves us with this. We have... Is this dry? Are you being dry? Looks like you're being dry. Brush up. All right. I didn't realise we were planning a little overflow down there, but I think it's going to work. Okay. Is that? I think it needs a bit of help. There we are. That's probably the help it needs. How are you doing? I think that's going to be okay. I do need to rework the detailing on this. This looks very shoddy. I did kind of cheat with this a little bit, with a lot of copy and pasting of what was working really well over here and then taking it over this way and throwing it on the mountain, expecting it to work just as well. And frankly, it's a bit ugh. I accept it. I know it. I was thinking, is there any other way we can do that? I don't really like the idea of the volcano water overflow job. We'll find a way to make that work, the detailing. Okay, so castle. Ooh, it's a castle. Let me grab your template. Not template, the palette. It's not a template. I'll bring all of them over here. Okay. And then how are we going to do this? Kind of like the idea of the pear tree. There it is. Kind of like the idea of that. You guys come with me. Push you back a bit. And there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all right. And then we'll have a little liner. Oh, where am I going? Come on, they're over here. You just brought them over here. You absolute idiot. Maybe this one. Maybe. Oh, you know what we haven't got on the map? Oh, we haven't got one of those. It might be too big. It might be too big. There it is. It might be too big. There we are. That works, doesn't it? Almost. Very nearly. That's a better angle. Pointing into the widest part of the map. The lake. Great, so you can grab a pear before visiting your great-great-grandfather. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Or your great-great-grandmother, who was pear-shaped. Okay. So that's all good. Now, I did say I have a plan for the waterfronts, which involves these 4. So let's go and have a look at this lake. pop these for here. I think the vegetation would be important at this point. There we are. And then come on. Oh, stop it. Come on, BonBon. You know how to do this. Okay, so we'll do a couple of overhanging big trees going in the corners here. Few like so. Then some of the smaller one, which I know is not the correct sort of tree, but I think it's going to fit. It's got a wide overreach that we can probably pretend. If we then toy with need the small I forgot what it's called, maple, sugar maple, this one. It might not be the sugar maple, but we need the small one. That's what we need. You can go in there, a couple of those. Oh, of course, there. And it's okay. You know it's okay, and you know exactly why it's okay. Oh man, my channel's absolutely stupid. Right, so how's that? It's looking all right. It's perfect. Seen no problems with that at all. Oh, still going the wrong way because we still have the purity trees. The purity trees. This one. Hi, flying man. Twice in one day. Lucky for you. Lucky for me. I'm okay. I'm actually a bit hungry and a bit sleepy. Quite a productive day, work-wise, and unfortunately watched the England ladies fail to win the World Cup final because the Spanish were very, very good. Got to give them their credit. Give them the due. You know, the first to brag when we win, or if we win something, and also the first to say congratulations to Spain. You cheating assholes. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. Nah, they didn't cheat. They were very, very professional and very, very good, and it's a good goal. And they were the better team. Right, so This is looking alright. How many more decorative trees do I want to use on this? Maybe just a small garden area here, and then regular trees around here. Maybe. Don't know. I really don't know what I want to do here. Perhaps if we... I'm not sure. No. If I'm not sure, I'm not going to do it. How much more do I need to do on this, if anything? Probably not much. Oh. Where's this little tree? It's more of a bush, isn't it? Don't like that. I don't like you either. Not there. Maybe over here. You kind of work the trees that are there. Don't think there's anything else there I want to use. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get rid of all of you. You guys, you can go as well. I'll go and grab more generic trees from over here. I'm thinking you. Right. Who have we got over here? Well, we were playing with you earlier, so I'm going to play with you again. Right. Is this castle sufficiently tree detailed? I think these path lines need to be a little bit more tightly packed. Not by much. Maybe by just the one. So actually, something like that. Right, so if I just move you back a fraction. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think I want to soften the moat though. This is something that's been nagging me at me for a while. Let's, because it is really deep. It wants to be deep, but it doesn't want to be that deep. We're going to get some flooding. That's not a main issue. Brush size going down to single, I think. It's going to be awkward. Silence to the BonBonBingo players. Very, very distant silence. Sirens even. Oh, that's coming past now. You lucky, lucky people. No. Mind you, that seems to have undone the jankiness. I'm okay with that, I think. So, let's set the simulation fly. I'll catch up with the chat in just 1 second. Have I played Red Dead Redemption 2? At the entrance to the Braithwaite's mansion, there's a... Oh, sorry. Blimey. Red Dead Redemption 2. At the entrance to the Braithwaite's Mountain, there is a road with a big oak tree along the path. Beautiful. Maybe it could work at the castle. Ah, the Braithwaite's Mansion. No, I've not played Red. Well, not Red 2. Just didn't have time. Probably won't now, because time kind of moves away from. We've got a game coming later on this year, which you may have heard of. So there's that. The pavilion looks nice in the gardens. It absolutely would. Right there. It's going to look a little bit lost there. Maybe here. I don't know, it feels a little bit lost for scale. I'm not sure. Not sure I like it in this context. The canal between the lake and the moat seems a bit empty. Well, this one, in fact, if anything, it's too wide. If anything, it's too wide. So let's see what happens. Still probably a little bit too wide. There. Oh, I think that's going to be better. Probably want some foliage along the sides. Let's see what happens if we grab all of that and just copy it. Cheat. I am actually going to get rid of that and move you in closer. And you closer to the water also. Come on. There we are. Doesn't feel too bad at all. One of the tricks that Cities uses is a mix of the light and dark trees together. Gives a little bit of whimsicality. Yeah, I'll go whimsicality. Oh, I can't have it. Come here. I'm not having it. Ah, excellent. Right, so I think I'm getting towards the end of today. I've done what, 2.5 hours earlier, 2 hours today, 2 hours now, 4.5 hours on the Sunday working on my map. And does it look any different? Well, maybe a little bit. In fact, it's more than half, 4.5. It's probably about 5 because I did the test build in that area down there. So yeah, it's good progress. Quite pleased today. Forests are coming thanks to my little self-learning tutorial. I think it's going to be a combination of sort of a toned down Cities look and somewhere in the Maverick kind of look, somewhere between those two. Bringer's work looks really good on their maps, but their maps are cleaner. You know what I mean by clean? Like a real clean, crisp look. And this isn't a clean, crisp look. It's quite muddled and quite busy. I don't think his style will work. So yeah, I think somewhere between a Cities and a Maverick look would be exactly what I need for this. With a few BonBonB farms. I still think my farms were the best. I think so. I'm allowed to think that. Can't offend you twice in one day. Oh, you'll have a go. Still as ugly as before. What, this map? Yes, totally. I'm so tired. Sleep time. Oh God, is it nearly midnight? Oh, that's why I'm tired. Right. I am... Yeah, I'm going to call it. Map is definitely leaps and bounds now. All the rivers are done. Well, they're not all done. Not all done. We've got this stretch here. Needs to be cleaned up. This stretch here needs to be cleaned up. And then the rivers are working and operational, and I'm okay with them. don't know how I feel about this central run here. I might have to run the smoothing tool on it a little bit because it's a little bit clunky. I've seen people like rock detail these with the small vanilla rocks, but they are a nightmare to work with. Of course, the other one is the vanilla key, and that might work these sides, but this end, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. So anyway, yeah, but everything else is coming together. Very, very pleased so far. Right. You should also sleep, yes, but you also want to make your map. So promise me one thing random. Promise me one thing. You don't release your map on the same week that I release this one. I mean, I'm probably going to finish this before yours anyway, but I just want to release it on the week that's quiet. And it gets a chance to go on the chart show. Just a chance. Oh, that's the plan. Anyway. Yeah. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. I'll be live tomorrow night doing the Dev Diary as always. The same day. The same hour. I'll take mine down. Put it up again the following week. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, yeah. We'll do the Dev Diary tomorrow night. Could be a good one. Release another 20 hours. You are evil bastards. You really are. I hate you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go. No outro as always. So I'm just going to say thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting the like button. You guys are the very, very best. I'll see you again very, very soon. Have a great evening. What's left of it.